Ready then?
So I can walk.
To Megan? Yep. And to the table. Okay, thank you. Whenever you're ready.
Have you ever bought anything online? Internet sales are increasing quickly, and there should be a sales tax on internet sold items. E-commerce is growing fast. Online companies have an advantage over physical stores, and a sales tax is needed for e-commerce. E-commerce is growing fast. 8% of retail spending is online. Ted Cruz says, the Senate should treat the internet as a safe haven, free from taxes and regulations that would hamper the entrepreneurial spirit, that would make it harder for the little guy, for small businesses to be created, to grow and thrive. Sales tax would hurt small businesses online, but stores with a physical location already pay sales tax. And I got this information from the Congressional Digest, and that is a reliable source because it was the arguments of Ted Cruz. He said in Congress, and it's the official record of Congress. Online companies are growing fast and have an advantage over physical stores. If your business has a physical presence in a state, such as a store, office, or warehouse, you must collect applicable state and local sales tax from your customers. If you do not have a presence in a particular state, you are not required to collect sales tax. I got this from the SBA website. A nexus is a physical location of a store. So if you do not have a physical location of a store, you may not be required to pay sales tax for that state. But the definition of a nexus varies from state to state. And SBA is a government website made for small businesses. Online companies have an advantage by not always having a sales tax, while physical stores always have to pay sales tax. A tax is needed for e-commerce. Hollings, a senator, said, "This proposal treats all companies the same, regardless of size. It will impose a duty on sellers to collect these taxes and remit them to the government. But sellers will be free from keeping up with many different tax systems." He said that in the Senate. He wants there to be a 5% sales tax on all online sold items. Now if you look at your handout, this would be an example of the sales chart will look like. You can flip that back over. The money collected from sales tax would go towards funding things such as local education. And so I think you should support the idea of an internet sales tax. Some people are against the idea of an internet sales tax because it means they have to pay more, but if you go to a physical store, you're already paying sales tax, so why shouldn't you pay it online? There needs to be a sales tax on e-commerce to stop online companies from having an unfair advantage over physical stores. E-commerce is growing fast. Online companies have an advantage over other companies, and a sales tax is needed. The government has always collected sales tax, and the internet should be another place. Internet is another place to sell items, so why wouldn't they collect sales tax on the internet?
Thank you very much. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you very much. Okay, actually, Jeremiah, I think we have a little bit of time, so we're going to go ahead and ask questions right away of you.
How long was my
3:50. Okay, so if you'd like to go ahead and stay up front and call on those who are ready to give questions.
What is e-commerce?
Selling items on the internet.
Okay. You said that you might not have to pay sales tax if you have like a physical location of a store. Well, what if you're selling stuff from your house, like stuff that you make? Would you have to pay sales tax then? Because that's technically a location.
I believe. Well, if you're selling online from your house, you may not have to collect sales tax. But if you are having people come to your house and buy you probably have to collect sales tax. Nathan.
You said that sales tax would hurt small online businesses. How would that affect?
Because prices would have to go, they would have to raise their prices so that to collect the sales tax online, and there may be less people buying stuff online.
What can we help to like influence this? Like, what can we do to help influence this?
Support the idea of a sales tax. Julia,
What is the nexus in Missouri?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Corbin,
Do you think that putting a tax on online items will push buyers away from the online shops?
it may.
All of us here are using, this is private education, and we use public education as an example. Are there any other examples that would help
It
us?
could go fund, the funding could help fund the money could help fund the local government.
Do you think that if we do put a sales tax on it, do you think that people selling things on the internet will just stop selling things and just like have a regular store?
No, I think there'd still be people selling stuff on the internet.
When Megan asked how we can influence this, in terms of support the sales tax, how do we support the sales tax?
Like if you get in an argument with someone about there should be a sales tax, say there should be a sales tax.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the response to that one.
If you're talking to someone about if there should be an internet sales tax, you can argue why you think there's. Well, if I convinced you that there should be an internet sales tax, say why you think there should be.
Okay, thank you. We're gonna draw it to a close here now, please. Let's go ahead and give Jeremiah a round of applause, please. And thank you.